The more I live, the more I learn. I've been thinking about this for the longest. A lot of people have unnecessary bills. They really do. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, you want to have your own house. Yeah, you got to pay rent, mortgage, whatever. Lights, utilities, water, garbage, that comes with having a house. When you own it, you got to pay, taxes. And when you have a car, you got to pay maintenance and yearly fees and driver's license and all these other things. When you add all that shit up, look, if you rented a house, that's somebody else's responsibility. If you caught a taxi, that's somebody else's responsibility. You know what I mean? Uber, whatever the case may be. I'm using these art as the main two examples because people, they generally, that's the main thing they focus on is the house and the car. But I found that renting takes off a whole load. Like, once you're done, you can be done. Literally. You ain't got to worry about trying to sell a house and pay property tax and HOA fees. You ain't got to worry about none of that unless it's not included in your rent. You know what I mean? I'm talking about specifics here. If you want all that, then you're going to pay for all that. If you're living in the area where it requires HOA, then you got to pay that, if it don't come in the rent. You know what I mean? But if you if you own, you got to pay all that yourself. But when you rent, you cut your bills in half. Because if you rent in an apartment, yeah, it don't always include utilities. Most apartments these days don't include utilities and water and all that. But back in the day, it did. And that was a bonus when you can find a place that would include utilities. Nowadays, everybody got their hand out. I am finding it so much easier because I guess for people who work every day, they would have to it would be better to have your own transportation, especially if you have to drive 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. Some people I know we riding 2 hours back and forth to work. I can't imagine. I used to live across the street from one of my jobs. I used to work for a telephone company called AT&T. And I used to literally walk across the street and still be late. That's why you can't live close to your job, because you'd be like, nah, man, I can be there in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go back to sleep. You got to keep that same integrity if you had to drive 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, or 5 minutes just walk across the street. That shit was too real for me. It was unreal. Like, I literally lived right across the street from my job. That shit was crazy. But anyway, I learned so much in just living every day. Literally, I learned so much. Like, the amount of money that I just paid for my all-day service would probably take the average person in New York probably maybe 3 or 4 blocks. That meter be ticking. Okay, so let me see. Maybe a mile, maybe 2 or 3 miles, you might have to pay the amount of money that I paid for a whole day. And then you get a smooth ride. You get to take care of whatever business you need to take care of. You can enjoy the scenic route. You see things you never see when you're driving. You know what I mean? You can really, like, get on your phone and do whatever you need to, your computer, your laptop, your tablet, whatever you use, and do whatever you need to do. They say it's for the rich and the famous and all of that, but no, it could be for you too. Especially if you don't have to go nowhere. If you're one of those ones who work from home, Most of your time is at home because you spending 8 hours at least at home. And then you trying to factor in getting your children out of school and taking them to school and practices and rehearsals and all of this, and you still trying to be a mom and a wife. When do you leave? So when you do find time to leave, you ain't got to take a car where you paying $500 a month for a car payment plus insurance plus gas plus maintenance if you do that. Some people wait till they shit be falling apart before they go take their shit in. I'm just saying, if you don't leave every day, I don't see a reason why you have a car. I'm being so honest. Listen, look how much money you could save if you did not have, and then just whenever you needed to go somewhere, like if, say for instance, you was going out of town, or if you know you was going to be busy for these 2-3 days in a row, rent a car and turn that bitch back in, and then you be back at the house chilling. And then if you need to go somewhere the next day, or the next day, you can catch an Uber. You still will save more money because you ain't leaving the house. I mean, you literally got to have a reason to leave the house. And I'm not saying don't get out the house. I ain't saying that, nigga. I'm talking about taking care of your business. Like, it's good to drive, but do you know how many people got road rage because of the traffic? Oh my God. This is why I like to be driven. Because every time, and I sit in the back on purpose, because if I sit in the front, I'm going to be fussing at the damn cars. Can I keep it a buck? I stopped driving for that reason, because I really felt like I had road rage. Because people drive so fucking stupid. And then out here, it's 12-year-olds driving. And you know they ain't got no license. They have the Trotro drivers, just, it don't matter. As long as your motherfucking ass willing to risk your life, basically. Because if they get in an accident, they can't afford to take care of those people's lives in the Trotro. They don't realize that they have other people in the Trotro. When you be doing stupid shit, you're not the only one in that vehicle. When you driving by yourself, do that stupid shit when you by yourself. But when you have other people, and then especially it's supposed to be your business, you're a taxi driver, you're an Uber, and you're a Trotro driver, you're a big bus driver, you doing all this stupid shit. What the fuck are you doing road rage for? You don't need to be behind the wheel. That's almost asking a pilot that is he drinking? You know what I mean? You can't be driving a plane drunk. And they do it all the time. We put our lives in people's hands all the time, and we don't even realize it. Literally, when you eat out and you go to these restaurants, you don't know what those people are doing behind the scenes. Even if you go to a smorgasbord and a buffet rather, or a place where you can see them making the food, you don't know how they prepared it. All you see is the finished product. You didn't see how they was cutting it up. Did they wash their hands? You know what I mean? Like, we being so nitpicky about this and that. Being a vegetarian, don't eat meat, but niggas in the back is still not washing their hands. I'm saying basically pray and eat. Like it's say, pray and eat, because you don't know what people are doing. Some people can't wash their hands, so you just trust that they cooking this food in love and in good spirit, and you receive it as such. But if they ain't washing their hands and they got a nasty attitude and I'm good. I'm just saying, we can learn from every ounce of our life if we really take the time to want to learn. The truth shall make you free. When you want to know the truth, you'll seek out the truth, and you'll really see that everything it's only hard because we make it hard. Life is really that simple. Do what's easy for you. Do what makes your life happy. So what, you want to drive a bike or ride a bike to work or a moped? That's still saving money on a goddamn vehicle. It's getting you there faster than a bike, but it's slower than a car, but at least you getting there. Shit, you can ride your moped to the BART station or the train station and then catch the train. You still saving money on gas and maintenance, and you know what I mean? Like, you can really do this shit if you wanted to. Like, you only want that Benz and that Lexus and all that shit be so you can show off when you pull up to the job and you still struggling trying to pay the damn car note. Fuck all that. Nigga, you'll see me walking. Deuces, I'm gone. At least I ain't, you know what I mean? And I'm getting there. I'm getting somewhere. We are all a work in progress. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this to shame nobody. I'm just here to help you think. Like, I really be thinking about this kind of shit. And I wonder if the reason why I'm saying this, because I really don't know what people be thinking. Because I really be thinking that people be thinking like me, and I'll be like, you really just don't have no goddamn clue, huh? These are the people that, now you gonna have to go. It's draining dealing with people that don't use their brain and think. Like, you didn't see that? Like, goddamn, what the fuck? Who am I? What the, you really, like, some people really need everything told to them, like a fucking robot. Like, you literally sitting here programming robots to think, do, feel, see, touch, hear, all of the senses, because they really are disconnected. These are robots. These are people that you deal with that drains the fuck out of your energy. All y'all motherfuckers gotta go by all means necessary. That shit is draining. You're not about to sit up here and drain my goddamn energy because you ain't using your brain, and I gotta sit up here and tell you no. People really forgot how to think. Because we've been so programmed to learn this, learn that, learn it this way, learn it that. But when you think outside the box and you still come up with the same answer, they like, how the fuck did you do that? No, you didn't. How did I get the answer then? If I got the answer, give me another problem and still get the answer right. But you're not doing it the way we told you. What the fuck? We have all been programmed to think a certain way, like they've all programmed all the children in school to be right-handed. Here in Africa, if you use your left hand, it's like, in America, it's almost like if you cussing at somebody. Derogatively, if that's the word. Derogatorily. Whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, let life be your teacher. Instead of giving these institutions all of your energy. It's good to get a degree, but if the degree is not going to get you I'm just saying, let life teach you. I've learned so much about health just by me living life. Your body talks to you and tells you what she wants or he wants. We have to be obedient and listen, and that's the hard part, trying to break these addictions and can I keep it a buck? Break these habits, these triggers, these curses, these spells. When you recognize it, that's when you gotta break it. But that be the hardest shit, because it'd be like, I can't believe, you know what I mean? You gotta be honest with yourself. And don't beat yourself up doing it. Justify why you are doing what it is that you're doing. Like, is it Romans or Galatians? When I want to do good, I don't. It's so real. It's like I be trying to do good, but then I be like, man, just one more bite. One more scoop. One more sip. One more puff. One more. Just one more. One more. Just one more. And you, whatever your one more is. You know what I mean? Sniff, snort. whatever. Inhale. Everybody got their outlet, because if you didn't, you would be fucked up. You gotta have a positive. No matter how fucking much you got of it, you got to have a negative, because your ass will be dead, because you be too much positive energy. The fuck you lying. You can tell that shit to somebody else. Everybody has their outlet. You gotta find somebody outlet that's like yours, or that can help you get over yours if it's not doing you no good. You know what I mean? Don't beat yourself up because you got a habit. Trust me, it's motherfuckers got skeletons. I don't give a damn how shiny they look on the outside. The fuck? Everybody has an outlet. Because you might be a workaholic. To stress the fuck out. The kind that don't know how to take a vacation. Then you got people on the other spectrum that's just lazy as fuck. Don't want to do shit. Don't want to be shit. Nothing. No aspirations. No goals. No nothing. I'm just cool sitting right here on the couch. Just, now that's a couch potato. That because you can sit on the couch. But when you don't have no goals, no dreams, no visions, no nothing, you don't want to do shit with life. You don't want to be nothing. You don't want to go nowhere. Nigga, you got to go. Wrong energy. I don't need that kind of negative energy. I'm good. Been there, done that. Made a t-shirt. The fuck? Bought shit. I made it. I made this t-shirt because I've been there, done there. Been there, done that. Shit. Literally, let life be your teacher. She's good to you. Just like money. You got to have a relationship with her. You know what I mean? Just like anything that wants to be caressed and feel good and talked to. You know what I mean? Just like plants. You know what I mean? Like animals. Come on, y'all. We got to talk nice. Like that, what she say? Talk to me nice thing. Wait, no, that ain't it. That's not the beat. Tony Jones, fuck it. I can't even get to it. I can't even think of the damn beat right now. Tony Jones, talk to me nicely. That's what I'm learning. And that's why as people, I can't make people make me act like that. And this is hard because it really it boggles my mind. I know I'm not the only one, because it really trips me out how people are really out here just willy-nilly not using their fucking brains. Why? Like, you don't know, you can't figure this part out. Like, this is easy. Like, this is like, okay, so is it spatial vision? I guess I don't know. I gotta look it up. It's a game I used to play back in the day, and it's with pieces and puzzles and numbers and all this other shit. I love those games, and it makes me look at life like how I see life. Like, if I'm packing a car. Listen, I packed a whole house in a Volkswagen Bug. And everybody was like, I know the fuck you did not put a whole goddamn bedroom in your... I sure the fuck did. Queen bed, everything. Nigga know how to pack. The headboard, everything. I put the whole... Not the dresser, of course, shit like that. But, I mean, like, all of the nightstand. I packed that motherfucker. They was like... Damn, how did you do that? I'm a packer. I look at angles. That's just, I don't know how I do that, but I look at angles and I fit pieces together. You know what I mean? I literally just bought a fucking puzzle today. I am speaking this shit like, oh my God. I literally just bought a puzzle today. That's crazy. Oh, I can't wait to get started. I love putting shit together. I love putting things together. That's why I say with my husband, he gonna have to share the goddamn garage or the work table, the work area, Cause shit, I'm gonna have me a goddamn table and a saw too. The fuck? We gonna be in there building. He gonna be building a boat, and I'm gonna be up here building a goddamn whatever, anything. Armoire. My own. What is that? That thing, that set that most people, not most people, but it was the rich would have. It's a vanity set. That's what it's called. It's a bench chair and a desk or dresser, a sort or something, with a big mirror on it. I'll be building me some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be building my own or making my own products. I'm just yamming along. Like, I just got in from a long day and I sat down and I smoked and I just started yamming. Because my day was beautiful, but we need help in Africa, y'all. We really do. We really need help. This is not a cry. It's a if you hear me, you hear me. We need help. And we got what they need. We got what they need and they got what we need. It's really that simple. It's not about just coming over here and setting yourself up pretty, and which you can, especially if you got money. Because right now, the amount of money that I just paid for my whole day, like I said in the beginning, if I would have had to pay that, if I would have had to pay that in a day, okay, listen, let me tell you, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to let you know how much I paid. He picked me up at 10:30 and we got back around 6. That's an all-day fare, right? When I first got here, all day used to be $400, but then the exchange rate was only 5.55. That was the big change in my life. But now it's, I don't even know. I think it's like 16. Was that 22? I know, I seen it. I didn't see it, but I know it went by. Fuck. But now it's 16 or 15. Hell, I don't know. But just imagine paying all day for a ride that costed you $700 to be taken around all day. You got to go here, you got to go this meeting, but the car is there waiting all day. Whatever your need is, like your personal chauffeur. That's basically what it is. So they don't leave your side. They help you get your bags in the car. They escort you if you need, like whatever you need, they there for it. Imagine paying $700. But imagine, like I said, backtrack what I was saying earlier. You're not doing this every day. You're just, whenever you leave, you making it a whole day. So you know you got to go here, pick up your medicine, do this, go this, and then you're doing everything all in the same damn day. I'm getting everything while I'm out today. And you pay him $700 or her $700. That's a lot. That's you got money if you could do that. Or you know how to manage your money well. But imagine coming over to Ghana and paying $700 for the day in CDs. That's only $50. $50. I'm not saying come to Africa to escape. I'm saying come here with the right mind. What you can really do and build with your money if you were to come and do it the right way. This place would be built up in a year. Literally. Because everybody would come back home, get their spot, their little corner of the earth, and start building. But that seemed too much like right. Don't nobody want to be in the sun all day. The fuck? Don't nobody want to eat fresh fruit all day. The fuck? Why would we want to do that? Nobody would want to live by the river. Why would we want to do that? What? Nobody wants to walk around butt ass naked in the sun like we used to back in the day in the Garden of Eden, like they said. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to just lay up under the sun all day and do nothing. Nobody wants to drink the natural spirits of that land that you've cultivated your own self and drank you some palm wine or some apoteshi, your own corn liquor, the shit you made out your own backyard. No, that sounds too much like right. That sounds too much like right. Too much like right to be free and not worry about a damn thing. The things that we chasing in life, it don't mean shit. Nothing. If you ain't got a peace of mind. Like I said, you got the big ass house, the big ass car, the big ass bank account, the big ass title, big ass job, the big ass office. But you empty on the inside. I be goddamn, I ain't doing that shit. I did so much work to where I don't have to ever work again. At what age are y'all gonna retire from the bullshit? Not just from your job, from the bullshit. Man, y'all ain't ready. Hang up my damn phone.